Looking for Rick sports content? I got that. Curious about the entertainment industry and its many dark secrets? Got 'em. Live stream content? Hell yes. Rig sports clips? Check. Music? Bam, we got that too. Now click that subscribe button and ring that bell. I really didn't think I'd be making this announcement, but follow me on TikTok at Lobo_SnapGod. All of the O's are zeros, and I'll be dropping exclusive content. So stay tuned, follow me over there. Let's get to double digits, then triple digits, then quadruple digits, and so on and so forth. Follow the boy. And no, I ain't doing none of them dumbass dance challenges. And we are back with episode 34 of Y'all Need to Watch This. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. So, first we had Will Smith and Chris Rock. Then we had T.I. and the redheaded girl that's not funny. And now we got some dude who can't trying to tackle Dave Chappelle. What's good with you? What's good with you, Blackbird? Yeah, I had to. I was like, man, I don't feel like making no edited video for this. We just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, talk about it. Said, please edify you on this issue. You a normal human with a job and stresses in your personal life. What's good, Adrian? What's good with you? I don't know how to pronounce GWT 1776. I guess that's it. But anyway, Dave Chappelle's performing at the Hollywood Bowl, and some dude just so happens to come up on the stage and try to tackle Dave Chappelle. It was bad. First off, how you just up and get up on stage like that? You would think there'd be a security team to, you know, stop you from even being able to make that full-fledged attempt and actually getting on the stage like that. Number one. Number two, it's funny how Chris Rock just so happened to come out afterwards, like right after that. Chris Rock came out and made a joke, a Will Smith joke, of course. Like, gee, what are the odds of that? Seen any more Inspector Gadget lately? No. Thankfully, no. I think it was staged, how you just get up on stage like that. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then here's the crazy part about it. The dude who called himself tried to tackle Dave Chappelle's name was No Name Trapper. He was this rapper from California, and he had a song called Dave Chappelle. Prior to it, wasn't like a diss song, no, but a song titled Dave Chappelle. He spelled Chappelle wrong, and he had like I guess an IG post or whatever, and made a filter with him having a bloody nose. And this is prior to him jumping on the stage and trying to tackle Dave Chappelle. And after the fact, we have this, I don't know if it's clear. Yeah, motherfucker's not clear. And all of a sudden, that he just so happens to get quote unquote bloodied up. Like, come on. Just the initials for George Washington Thomas Jefferson. I got you. I got 76. I got you now. I got you. I noticed the yellow fingernails are painted black. You'd even. Are you talking about old buddy? Oh yeah, he do got painted nails. Usually when they got painted nails, I mean they took that back door or gave up the back door, if you know what I mean. Then Chris Rock says, was that Will Smith afterwards? Yeah, like, here's my thing about it. Obviously it's fake. That's 3 instances where we see in the same or similar situations where eventually they keep doing this stuff. They're gonna just kill off stand-up comedy as a whole, to the point where people, like regular people, gonna feel empowered who get offended for getting roasted in the crowd are gonna feel empowered and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get up there and try to fight somebody or try to start some shit. That's one thing. Another thing about it is, think about who it was. It was Dave Chappelle. They've been trying to cancel him for saying stuff about the elemental P people and stuff. So, of course, it's going to be Dave Chappelle. Can 76ers win the NBA championship? Like I said, I got Boston winning it. Philly would be, I guess, my second pick in the East. What up with you, Lorenzo? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said it. And ironic, Chris Rock happens to be there. That's what I'm saying. What's good with you, Derek 405? It was real. Chappelle's a problem for Hollywood. Bro, if it was real, they could have. Okay, here's my thing. If they really have a problem with Dave Chappelle in Hollywood, they could have got rid of his ass a number of ways. They could have pulled some Me Too shit. They could have made up some complete bullshit like that to get him up out of the way. They're not going to send somebody on stage to try to tackle him. And besides, it's not like someone tackling Dave Chappelle is just going to end his career. It's not like he was a rapper who claimed to be this real street nigga and all this stuff. Or like when Plies got body slammed off the stage when he was performing live. It ain't nothing like that. Now, what are my thoughts on Roe versus Wade being overturned, the abortion laws? I mean, that's something. I feel like that's something they've been wanting to do. You're just waiting for someone to come onto the Laker floor to tackle. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I really wouldn't. The only problem is that nigga's like 6'8". Well, actually taller than that. They don't update your heights in the NBA. So yeah, it wouldn't turn out the way you think. You saw, was it the Sixers game? Or no, it was a Timberwolves game when the fan tried to get on the court. There's another instance of a fan trying to get on a quote-unquote stage. Which that chick deserved it. Guess I'm paying on Johnny Depp. Amber heard anything fishy about that too? What little bit I followed, like I really could, honestly, I could care less about that Donald Trump. That Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, I really don't care about it at all. Really, it could be on some humiliation ritual shit. But I mean, or just one big distraction because they keep bringing this shit up. It's all YouTube makes sure to push that in the algorithm to push that to the front. Johnny Depp, so you know it's a distraction. I think it was on what, C-SPAN? Don't nobody even watch C-SPAN on a regular basis. That ain't even. No, that's not the real Dave Chappelle. No, his cousin said it, years ago. Straight up said the man was a robotoid clone, like a synthetic being. He didn't say nothing about no nigga wearing a mask. Straight up said that is not the real Dave Chappelle. That Dave Chappelle was raised in the Disney programming. Actually, I ain't heard that before. About him being raised in the Disney programming. That's new to me. If it's ironic, it's planned. Exactly. When it comes to shit like that, when TMZ brings it up, it's not a coincidence. Dwayne said that Mike Tyson airplane incident looked fake. The thing about it really that, like, I question is just like the little red blood spots on dude's face. If anything, he should have been like purple, had a black eye or something like that. Not like someone got a thumbtack and just went to town on his forehead. Yep, that's why they call it highly weird. All these hoes are mad, but they voted for the Dems. Even though the votes don't count, ain't going to be no more hot girl summer. I'll be ready when Megan Thee Stallion's gone. Not dead, but just like irrelevant. It's attack on comedians because comedians are known to be the most outspoken people and attack on freedom of speech. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I'll say this. If there was one comedian that I feel like they would really want to attack for something like that as far as freedom of speech would be someone like an Eddie Griffin. Because he's another one who is viewed as someone who speaks consciously about social issues going on and stuff just like Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Plies got body slammed. This was some years ago. Dude got up on stage. I want to say Plies was the one who started it or something like that. Dude straight up got on stage, picked him up, and just like WWE style slammed his shit into the crowd, like from off the stage. Dave Chappelle claims while on Oprah that he had an issue with Hollywood putting him in a dress. Yeah, he already had worn a dress in Robin Hood Men in Tights back in '93. Yes, I'll say the real Dave Chappelle they had a problem with. The new one, they don't really have a problem with him like that. They just use him as kind of a punching bag to push, them rainbow agendas. Just be like, yeah, here's your beloved comedian that's supposedly one of the great. Well, I ain't gonna say supposedly. He is one of the greatest of all time as far as stand-up comedy goes. We can turn him into a punching bag too to prove a point. What's good, Cutie K? What's good? What's good? Comedians perform social commentary and Dave is really rich. Yes. Yeah, hit that like. I'll be forgetting to hit that like button. I'll be forgetting that shit. And it's funny how Katie and Braun both get swept in year 15 at 33. Good point. Good point. He don't even sound real. Yeah, the difference between Dave Chappelle, the real Dave Chappelle, and this swole so-called Dave Chappelle, obviously the nose, facial features, all that stuff. Skinny Dave Chappelle was actually funny. This one just is giving social commentary. And it's not even really in a, I don't want to say animated fashion, but it's just not as funny. But the fact that we're in such a time where the fact that you can say something that should be common sense, which the average person doesn't have, is viewed as funny and insightful, goes to show you how sad we are as a society. He was a child actor. I do remember he got into stand-up comedy early on when he was younger. I don't remember him being a child actor. I'm going to look into that, though. Dave owns a lot of land. Yeah, I think it's in Ohio. Right, cutely, they killed the real Dave Chappelle. Yes, cousin straight up said that, too. Yeah, you never heard him wearing that. Yeah, that came out in 2017. No, 2018. Having matching ankle bracelets. These people rely on the fact most people are asleep. Sheep, sad, really. Yeah, I've yet to talk to anybody about it that just thinks it's real. Only people I've talked to was y'all in the chat and my parents. And I straight up told them earlier today, I was like, yeah, that was staged. Ain't no way, of all the people, Dave Chappelle, it'd be something if it was like, think of someone people, I'm going to use 6ix9ine. If let's just say 6ix9ine was on stage performing at a concert, I could see someone getting on stage trying to tackle him for real. They wouldn't even make it to the stage or even make it to touching him. That motherfucker would get hit sticked. This though, Dave Chappelle, come on. They killed Dave in Africa. That's what I believe, man. Because he just suddenly decided, I want to go to Africa. But he turned out 50 mil, decides to go to Africa. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like Bob Saget, they were warning Dave. Oh, you say Dave wasn't a child actor. Okay, I got you. What's up, Johnny Tsunami in the building? Publicly humiliating Dave Chappelle, yes. And yeah, I remember you, dude. Yeah, I remember you. Say the old Dave Chappelle was exposing real shit. Yeah, the old one was exposing real shit, and then the new Dave Chappelle, what do you want to call him, was the one who talked about he joined the Illuminati, and that was part of his first stand-up on Netflix when he came back. So I'm like, what made you want to come back, Dave? Oh, yeah, I joined the Illuminati. Like, come on. But I think Trump and Biden are secretly friends working together on some way behind the scenes. Yeah, I do believe so. But at the same time, there's some infighting in between or behind the scenes that we don't see between them. Like, they all might have the same New World Order agenda they want to push, but they want to do it their way. The difference between the real Dave and the old Dave. Old Dave was funnier, of course. Yeah, I forgot what stand-up it was, but when he had the think he had a gray jacket and the yellow button-up shirt. What was the joke? I think that's when he was talking about the kid who did the, what did he get arrested or something for doing a wrestling move on his friend? I think it was that one, and the one about like white people drink juice, black people drink. That one is funny as hell. That is my favorite stand-up special of Dave Chappelle's. As far as his new shit, he got a couple funny jokes here and there, but it don't hit the same. That last one, I fell asleep halfway through. And that's the first time I've ever fallen asleep watching a Dave Chappelle stand-up, and that's including all his stuff since he came back. Almost everything is fake, but you still play along with families that sleep. Yeah, I say it depends on who the person is. If they know the type of time I'm on with it, they know stuff I'm talking about, nah, I ain't gonna play along. You know what you finna get. Transformer thought he was Goldberg by having a tweet that said, "Dave, you next." He tried to do it for his Transformer homies. So you meant the difference between this Dave and the old Dave? The old Dave was yes. He was more outspoken. Think about the Chappelle show. Just the many things he had talked about and covered in that show alone. Yeah, that tackle was weak as hell. Honestly, dude was ready for the NFL as bad as that was. Like, if you want someone to look like Marshawn Lynch, get, what's his name? No Name Trapper. Yeah, get No Name Trapper to try to tackle someone. Get No Name Trapper to try to tackle Derrick Henry. Let that shit happen. Chappelle's cousin knew that he wasn't the real. Yeah, they replaced his family too. Knew that he wasn't the real Dave Chappelle because she seen him with the one pant leg rolled up, insinuating his Freemasonry ties. Yes. Yeah, they also noticed, hey, this Dave Chappelle looks a lot different, and so does his family. So they made sure everyone close to him was replaced as well. They didn't want no loose ends with that. 6ix9ine creepy out with that. Jenny, I don't know what that is. Yeah. Going to Africa, going to the motherland. Yeah. How he was Dave 2.0 when he got on Netflix, and that shit was not that funny. Yeah. Yeah, Will Smith, Chris Rock, T.I., now Dave Chappelle. And actually, after that situation, since you brought up T.I. Lorenzo, he performed in Brooklyn, I think, in front of 10,000 people for someone who doesn't even have a year's worth of stand-up comedy experience. And this is after, being basically an asshole to the chick with the red hair or whatever. Appreciate it, Wavy Sims. Appreciate it. Yep. And yeah, their power struggles between elites for final control. Yeah. Why would they kill the real Dave Chappelle? Someone answered it earlier. Basically, he was speaking out about stuff, and really that Oprah interview was, no pun intended, but that was a nail in the coffin. Really, it's like, you on Oprah's channel talking about how Hollywood why they always trying to put black men in a dress and all that. He asking too many questions. He making people think. We can't have that. They don't want that. Purple stuff. Yeah, the purple stuff. Nigga. Oh, shout out my nigga Gord. He said he's not a clone. He's a V-Lone. Call that man a V-Lone. That's funny as hell. What's good with you, cutie K? Scouts ranked the Ravens as having had a great draft. Can you see Lamar winning the Super Bowl in purple? Nah, I don't see it. They did have a great draft, but I don't see it. I don't see it. If Baltimore plays underwhelmingly, he gone. I'm calling it now. But they should be better than they were last year. Yeah, they replaced his family and everything. Yeah. I believe old Dave was. Oh, he was definitely down with the system. That's what made him a bigger target. He was down with that shit, and he started exposing that shit. It's like Pimp C. Pimp C was down with that shit too. Then he came out on that radio interview, going on that rant, talking about the Atlanta rappers and all these rappers behind closed doors and this, that, and they ain't really who you think they are. And what happened right after that? Oh, you sent it twice. How'd I learn about gematria? Zach Hubbard's channel. I think that had to be the first one. What's good with you, bronze flat power guy in the building? Well, I think about the Moneybag Yo Baby Mama situation, sacrifice. Which I got a stream on that too. I think it was planning to have Draymond ejected because of that foul. Of course. Like the 2 games, something happened to him. The first one he was ejected. The second one he got elbowed in the face by a Michigan State player. Of all the colleges the dude went to, he went to Michigan State just like Draymond Green. Ain't that something? Dave a clone ass nigga. Yup. Yeah, and Oprah said him. Yeah. So she could rank up. I'm not saying that Oprah was the one that sacrificed Dave, but Oprah definitely played a role in it. Whenever he started going left with it, she was like, I ain't co-sign any of the stuff he's saying. I ain't co-sign none of that stuff, because when Dave went left, she did this. Dave's famous shows were filmed in Chicago, and he helped Kanye. Yeah, I remember that. Because I remember it used to be like Mos Def, Common, De La Soul was on this show, Kanye West. I feel like I'm forgetting some people. But he put on a lot of people with that show. You from Chicago, O Block, born and raised. Oh shit, we got some O Block supporters in here. What's good? Moneybag Yo and Young Thug had to be on. Yeah. Well, what about Southside? Well, I think Joe Rogan's trying to be real. Or you think he definitely controlled opposition? He done had Elon Musk on his show. He done had Kevin Hart on his show. Who else? Jamie Foxx. I don't know if I said Kanye West. Just look at the trend of the people I just named. You ain't getting Elon Musk on your show if you not down with that shit. Come on. Found dead in a hotel room in Hollywood. Yep. I'll check that out. Yeah, someone sent me something about some woman speaking out about what happened to her from Obama and Biden back in the day. I think it was on Stu Peters. It was on like Stu Peters' show. Manning threw a pick six that made no sense, which sealed the game. Yes, Tracy Porter, exactly. That tackle was for canceling the Chappelle show. Damn, Dr. Dizzle funny as hell. So a lot of people don't give Zach his credit. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to gematria, people give him his credit on that. Was the tackle fake? Yes. I mean, hell, the dude was is an upcoming rapper. An upcoming rapper. I tried to find dude on YouTube. All I could find is this situation. He got a lot of music. That's the crazy part. No name trapper. Oh, it's right there. I'm trying to see how many subs he had. 918. And he had a song called Dave Chappelle. Second song, 2 minutes long. Look at that. And what is that, a police car? Man, look at that. Is it shit blurry? Hold on. Yeah. Wait, there we go. Yeah. Second one right there. And he's standing on top of a police car. Would you look at that? Of course, they watching everybody, bro. We got a phone. a laptop. They always watching us. Ain't nothing new. Rogan is white Oprah. That I ain't heard that one before. Rogan is a white Oprah. That's funny. What do I think about the elites creating fake fear taxes as if these dudes got killed by the elites, but really their characters just over and they live on? Some of these people are dying. I've said this before. They still need blood. So some of these people are dying. Not everybody's faking their death. Some of these people are really dying. I'll say the bigger, more high profile ones, those are the ones you got to question. Like a Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, Biggie, those are the ones you got to look at. Kobe, those super high profile. When it's somebody you really kind of forgot died, there's a safe chance they just got to do it up out of there. Oh, he says O Block on the south side, Chicago and Chirac. Oh, I got you. Yeah. He said Joe's control. Yeah. Said Chief Keef's mom was your neighbor before he moved out of there. Wow, that's crazy. They was funny when he got her. Said the day was funny as hell when he came and got her up out of there too. That's funny. Chappelle's part of the Real Society is told by Donald Marshall. You might be the first person I've seen in here bring up Donald Marshall. I'm surprised I've yet to see a single YouTuber, maybe, no, okay, there's like one or two, that mentioned Donald Marshall. That's crazy. So I remember he came out with talking about all this cloning stuff back 2016? Because I know he got a YouTube channel. Because he was talking about, I think that's what that that Bernie Mac story started. Talking about when Bernie Mac saw the cloning center, how he wanted to tell everybody about it. He wasn't supposed to. Went to tell the kings of comedy, hey, we got to tell everybody about this, this, and this. And they all backstabbed him. And the rest was history. What are my thoughts on the afterlife? I do believe there's an afterlife. It blows my mind how some people, which you can believe what you want to, you're entitled to your own beliefs, believe that when you die absolutely nothing happens. That blows my mind. But yes, I do believe there's an afterlife. Your energy got to go somewhere. Like at some point, the spirit inside of me was in another body long time ago before this one came out of the womb. Or my mom's womb, that is. Appreciate it, Chirac Town. Said, is this the original Dave or Dave's replacement? That is not no original Dave Chappelle. His jokes don't even hit the same. I mean, you think about it. Which actually his cousin brought this up too about him being skinny. Dave Chappelle always wanted to stay skinny. When Dave Chappelle resurfaced years later, he came back swole as hell, had like no neck, straight trap muscles. People still think the Will Smith slap was real. Yeah, I'd mess with people that think it's real. Then how does cloning work? Basically, they take a little bit of your DNA. They don't need much. And that's really all they need. Because I was thinking about, like, whenever you give blood, give plasma, there's a high chance that we have a clone somewhere underground or just out and about that we don't even know about. When you really think about it. Like, I was thinking about the movie Us. Like, the whole thing about Us was everybody had their own alternate version of themselves, which those alternate versions were evil as hell. All underground. Ain't that something? All underground. I'm telling you, them Jordan Peele movies be saying some stuff. What's good with you, Gold Eagle 99? What are they, bodies without souls? I mean, they can conscious transfer. And I mean, they got them programmed too to do certain things. That's why you look at, like, I'm gonna use Dave Chappelle. Like, he looks dead as hell in the eyes. Like even someone who sold out, like I could use Rick Ross as well. Before Rick, which there's a dude who already one of his people close to him, I think it was Whole Slab, straight up said Rick Ross got cloned whenever he had one of his cases. You look at the old Rick Ross before the case, that's the sellout Rick Ross. You can see there was still a person there. Then when he came back after the seizures and suddenly lost all this weight, there was like nothing there in dude's eyes at all. Hence why he's always wearing shades. NBA might have the Warriors go to Game 7. That's what I was thinking. So do I think Dave trying to go Hollywood? He been Hollywood. I mean, hell, he's literally performed at the Hollywood Bowl. You believe we part of some big social experiment? Yeah, we are. Exactly. Yes. There have been plenty of shows and movies that have straight up alluded to this. What's the one? Because people always bring up Inside Job. Inside Job is a prime example of showing, yeah, they can clone some people. They can clone some motherfuckers. Original Dave had joy, good energy, didn't take himself too seriously. This Dave always seems depressed and serious. Yeah, he never looks happy at all. I feel like the only time he does smile is whenever he's, delivering, say, a punchline or something like that. Crazy Chris Rock mocked the Will Smith slap. What will they do if attendance falls in LA for the two NFL teams? I mean, the Chargers, let's be real, the Chargers don't have real fans in LA like that. They only care about the Rams, which that shouldn't be an issue. As long as they keep star players there, they're going to keep butts in seats. Simple as that. They already got the Super Bowl to further solidify that fan base. So, but all these comedians getting attacked on stage earlier, kill free speech. Said this Dave Chappelle is much more political in his jokes, delivery not the same from his early 2000s. Yeah. Like he's always had like a little bit of it, but now it's like his whole stand-up is on some political shit. And really, I think that's what really hurt his stand-up. It wasn't so much just the delivery. It's the content went too political. Okay, here's the thing about the mask. There are people that wear masks, yes. But it's not like every goddamn celebrity is playing the role of another celebrity. But there are definitely some people wearing a mask. That Us movie was super demonic. Oh yeah, you already know all them Jordan Peele ones are gonna be demonic, and just give you that that dark tone to it and dark vibe to it. Dave's clone doesn't hit right. He's yoked and maintains perfect health even when smoking. You know what though? I'll say this about that. I had a friend in college. He was like swole as hell. He smoked cigarettes all the time. Dude was like swole as hell. His only thing though, he coughed a lot, obviously from the cigarettes. He smoked menthols. But I mean, you can be swole and stay yoked and shit and smoke cigarettes. Your lungs gonna pay for it, but you can still be swole. If you start running, playing like basketball or football, you gonna get winded quick. LA's always been a weird market for pro football. Yeah. Hollywood is showing you what they up to through their movies. Yes. Oh. Oh wow. Damn. Oh damn. Shit, let me see that. Is it on his Instagram? Let me see, Jalen Green. Yeah, it's probably on his Instagram if I don't see it. Damn. Wow. That's bold as hell. All movies, TV shows are simply previews of what's to come. You can't preach this enough. Exactly. They tell you what's gonna happen before it happens. Young Rock, was it? The Rock runs for the 2032 presidential election. So come 2032, if America's still, America in a sense, we still have presidents like that, he gonna run for president. And don't be surprised if he wins. And people are going to totally forget about that show, Young Rock, just so happened to be a thing. Clone-Aid, yeah. Who was it? Young Chop's brother even mentioned he got an envelope from Clone-Aid talking about he's another who straight up said Young Chop was a clone. What's good, Bash? Got it 23. Why the UFC is popular in LA, but not any pro teams. As you talking about as far as football, just look at all the tradition behind them, all the great players they've had, that dynastic run they had back when Pete Carroll was a coach. Which that wasn't the only one. They've been a dominant force, and they gonna be back dominant again. They got Lincoln Riley. When Gucci Mane came home from jail and started doing splits, he was like, yeah, Gucci was clone. You never seen him do that stuff. And he had the little flower in his ear or whatever for that magazine photo. Started wearing rompers, open-toed shoes. Gucci Mane ain't doing none of that. Like, he started rocking the cheetah print. He might have been doing that when he was fat, but I definitely noticed it when he came back all swollen, skinny and stuff. Is the NBA done with LeBron and giving him a timeout? I think they just trying to slowly ease him on out of there, phasing them out, showing you more of the younger stars. I don't think this is the last, or whatever, was it 2020? No, 2021. That's not going to be the last time LeBron goes back to the playoffs. What's the thoughts on the simulation theory as far as, do we live in a simulation? Could be. I've thought about it too. It could be. That's why I'm not really sure if we live more so in a simulation. Because I either say we live in just one big ass social experiment. But I guess you could say it's a simulation. But they definitely poking and prodding on us every single day. They know what you like to watch, know what time you like to watch it. They know where you're going when you go into the gym, what time you go into the grocery store, you hop in your car, turn on your Bluetooth, maps automatically pops up. So-and-so minutes to Food City. How'd you know I was going to go to Food City? I ain't put it in yet. Like, they just know. They know the stuff we do. They got us down to a T. Yeah, the PCR test was in a ruse collect the public's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already know I ain't even gonna finish that. Yeah, you're right about that. What is the Met Gala? One big ritual for all these sick, higher ranking celebrities to, drink blood, do some cannibalistic shit, do some witchcraft. That's really all it is. And then when you see him with these pictures of, say, Russ in the dress, or Donald Glover the year he had the all-seeing eye big as hell on the back of his jacket, just really showing you who they down with like that. Over under 4 for times Kanye's been cloned. Oh, over under how many times? I would say under. I'd say about 3. He was watching Cabin in the Woods. Shit's crazy what they show. Yeah, that movie is something else. And it shows you how the elites think. Just how seeing all these people dying is one big game to them. Would you just use his time wisely, educating himself and getting healthy? No. Hell, Hobson came out and said he played Gucci Mane. Said LA's a Raiders town, if anything. That's we talking pro football. Yeah, they was big with the Raiders. Chargers are on borrowed time. San Diego, Tijuana getting closer and closer. The baby got the 40 on his cheeks with his jersey dress. Yeah, like, dude had on whole shoes. His shoes were tied. Underwear. And a jersey. Outside. Dribbling the basketball high as hell. Come on. Where they do that at? What grown man is out there at a YMCA or at a pickup court in his drawers, in a basketball jersey, in shoes? Who's doing that? Say Kanye maybe twice so under. Yeah, I say 2 to 3. I wouldn't say 4. It used to be social, racial, but absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, the real Dave Chappelle, that's the top 5 comedian of all time. Chris Rock out there looking like Pookie. Chappelle LA attacking the political groups who made his early 2000s comedy taboo. Joe Biden wearing a mask for sure. Yeah. There's one that little neck area was kind of loose. Like you could tell there was like a separation and a discoloration in his like face and in his neck. Is some anime and manga also controlled by Illuminati? You already know it. There was this one on Netflix. It was like a anime mixed with real life, and it was like I guess one long music video. It was really weird, and I was uncomfortable the first 3 seconds. And this is just a preview, and they flashed the one eye symbolism, some other stuff, triangles, all this stuff really fast, and then flash like this. The real life Asian girl singing or whatever. Then it cuts to some anime shit. Then it cuts back to the one eye symbolism. It's a lot of flashing lights. It's too much. It might give somebody a seizure. It was way too much. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, they down with that shit too. I know I ain't the only person, bro. I know Call Me Kinfolk had a video about it too. I know I ain't the only person. Seen OBJ at Met Gala, he walking around perfect like he ain't got no kind of injury. Of course not. All I have to do is put the truth in a movie of any genre or cartoon, and the masses strict believe is make believe. Exactly. The Simpsons. The Simpsons is like one of those things that's commonly known to predict the future, yet no one can the average person can't connect the dots that, hey, maybe all of this stuff is planned. They always just like to say, I guess the writers of The Simpsons must know everything. Like, no, someone's telling them this stuff. There's a theory that they gotta tell us what they're up to, and that we give consent by going. That's true. That is true. They always tell us what they're gonna do before they do it. It's really part of the oath. They have to tell you what they're doing first. See Elon Musk at Met Gala wearing a jacket with. Wow. Like I've been telling people that, bro. Elon, don't fall for that smile he got on the magazine covers. Oh, Elon's such a cool person. I want to pull my hair out every time I hear somebody say, man, Elon's such a cool person. No, he's not. Ain't no cool person. Anybody who wants to chip up animals and human beings, talking about going to space. No. He doing too much. Doing way too much. Yeah, exactly, CJ. Well, to further push other, NWO stuff, but yeah, it's a one big social experiment. Trump even said that. And that one slipped out of his mouth when they first addressed it, I think the first month of the lockdown. Do you believe there's a Dr. Manhattan type individual that exists? I don't know. You better be wearing clothes. Which player would I build a team around? I guess you're saying build a team around Ja or Luka. Ja is basically just Westbrook with more magnetic assistance on his shots. Not to say Luka doesn't have, magnetic assistance as well. But really, as much as I don't even really care for Luka, I say Luka. Yeah. The Watchmen, yeah. Not the series. I've seen the movie, but not the actual show. I mean, that movie was long as hell. Hunger Games, yep. I know somebody from an earlier stream was talking about there's like I forgot the name of it. I think it was a show or a movie that was like Hunger Games, but it's like kids like killing each other or something. I forgot the name of it. But I know someone brought that up. It's good, Gabriel. Or Gabriel, my fault. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. Look what YouTube do. You watch the one video from a content creator, they will refer more videos from that person. Another thing is when you hit the like button. I noticed they'll push it way more if you hit the like button on a video. Like if I watch a YouTube video of person A, say that was a YouTuber named person A. I like one of his videos because it was something I was looking up, like, I don't know, how to put lead in a pencil. He had a good video on it. I liked it. All of a sudden, everything person A makes. Put Mentos in a Coca-Cola and shake it up and prank somebody. He gonna show that even though I didn't ask to look at that and prank someone. I know how to do that. Yeah. The Braxtons is something else. Hugh Jackson was paid to take L's. The NFL did a good job covering it up. Yeah, they always get paid to lose. Kevin Hart is trash. Now you don't know how he made it so far. Backdoor. I'm saying backdoor. He gave up that backdoor. That's how. You remember that scene in Central Intelligence? They had him and The Rock kissing. There was no reason for that. He wore the dress on SNL. What do I think about Nipsey's murder? There's a lot of moving parts on it. Obviously a crisis actor when woman talking about, they shot Nipsey, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I do believe that's somebody who faked their death. Nipsey, that's definitely a fake they death. Slowly creeping in the Black Mirror universe. I still got to watch the first season of that show. Because I kind of did it backwards. I watched I don't know why, but I watched the last episode of last season to the front. I don't know why. I wasn't really big into it at first, but now I was like, okay, I'm liking this show. It's giving a sneak peek of some certain things. That show even talked about conscious transfer with Miley Cyrus when she was in that little toy. And someone gained control of her real body. There's an anime saying Japan will be underwater in the future. Damn. They always show us just we got to catch it. Matt Groening is a 33rd degree Freemason. I'm not surprised with that show been on for 30-something years. Yes. Right there. Yes. And it was an alter ego. Remember, there's Yugi and then there's Yami Yugi. Yami Yugi was the one with the really deep voice. That was the one that came out when he was like dueling other people and stuff. And there's the other people who had them. I forgot the name of those things, but the other ones that had those Egyptian, the Egyptian jewelry. I forgot the name of those things. And they all had an alter ego too. It was another spirit that took over their body. Like Yami Yugi was good, and then the other ones were like evil. Well, that nigga Merrick, the one with the white hair. No, I ain't heard about that. Wow. Woo. Yeah, Elon. Evil Musk, yeah. Paid that info from the CIA. Oh, for sure. There's no way they just thought of this shit themselves. Yeah, Elon definitely part of the club. The boys and I ain't even call it the Boys and Girls Club, but he part of it, the weirdo gang. Built about all the farmland. Yeah, shout out Roberto Conspiracy's talking about, all the different farmland they just burning down, aiding with this food shortage, manufactured food shortage, putting the chips in human heads. Not a fan. Not a fan. That's the one right there I always bring up first when they talk about Elon's like, whoa, pump the brakes, man. He straight up said he wants to put chips in humans. And I ain't talking about Lay's. Pump the brakes. Elon's baby mama's a satanic witch. I know Elon had any kids. He's South American. South African, excuse me. Thought USA he's nothing. Whenever the media push something, when they want to make it cool and edgy, Americans gonna flock behind it so easy just because it's trendy. Anything that's trendy, Americans will flock to it. Like bugs to one of them lights. Think the demasculated men been going on since the 90s with Family Guy and Simpsons, since they always portray the dad as stupid and a sucker to the wife while the wife is strong and aggressive. I was thinking more so hip hop as far as them pushing it, and they just ramped it up as time went on. All sports are set up as well, yes. They try to lead Harvey Oswald Dave after he was forced to wear a dress. Battle Royale, thank you. It's on Tubi, yeah. I already know the weird app, yeah, Tubi. Battle Royale. I'm gonna look that up. Battle Royale. I feel like it's gonna bring up Fortnite for some reason. Oh, it came out in 2000. Huh. And of course it would be some Asian kids. Yo, what in the world? What is this? This is one of the pictures I saw. Let it focus real quick. What is this? Oh, little girl looking like holding a little Chucky doll or something. What is this? That is, yeah. But yeah, ain't it called Fortnite Battle Royale? And Fortnite's geared towards kids. Zion, they don't want them in New Orleans though. I don't know. Snowpiercer, if that's is that a show? That the sun and the moon revolve around the earth, satanic law of reversal taught in schools, yeah. Yeah, but he's not Miles Garrett, but yes, that's true. There's no way in hell they predicted in 4 different things, Twitter, Nike commercial, Simpsons, Chamberlain Heights, 4 different things that he died from a helicopter crash. There's no way. That was just coincidence. There's no way. Yeah, I've seen that movie with Lakeith Stanfield. That movie went left so fast. It's a good movie, but yeah, that movie went so left. And it's funny how he starts off as the lowly employee at the call center, and then he literally moves up the ladder, or up the building, should I say. And you already know what that's similar to. It's like the higher up you go, you start losing more and more integrity. But yeah, when he saw them half horse, half humans and shit, yeah, he was like, nah, I got to get up out of this. I said I was going to go back and rewatch that movie too. Kevin Hart definitely got a push from behind. That's a good way to put it. Oh, shit. Talk about the 2030 agenda. Well, basically, they done already started on that. Basically, they want to reduce the population down to 500 million. Hence why they push all of these different agendas with the rainbow stuff. That situation from 2020. They push all these commercials with, the same sex in there. All of that to reduce the population. And I mean, they've been talking about it before 2020, but that's when they just ramped it up. Like, okay, God, we gotta get these people up out of here quick. Start with the old people and start getting the young people. What's good, Tone B? Think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely has a lot of symbolism, and Dark Magician was dark magic. Makes sense. Yeah. They had demons, magicians, dragons, all of that, anything that would be quote unquote mythological. They had a card for it. They had cards for different weather attacks too, like typhoons, tornadoes. Think they probably got one for hurricanes, earthquakes. The offspring of a Mason. Yeah, my granddads were Freemasons too. I don't know what degree they were, but yeah, both of them were. League wants another super team in New York. They could care less about the Pelicans. Of course, they don't give a damn about no Pelicans. Well, I think of that Doctor Strange movie. If you talking about the new one, I ain't seen it yet. I saw that commercial clip, but they made a point to mention the Illuminati. I saw that. That was the first thing they played. I pointed that out. Rothschilds have been said to take orders from Lucifer in person. Yeah, Ebony, you right. He got a kid though. Got that weird name. Will Smith greenlit Tupac, and now he's gunning for Chappelle. Yeah. Y'all talked about that earlier. Elon is the African scammer I guess you're saying PayPal, as far as Tesla, doesn't honor warranties and Hyperloop fake. Akon should have been deported in Clinton for trying this stuff. Tubi has a lot of good shows that reveal a lot of things that was happening now. Most are anime shows from the 70s. I didn't know that. House inflation of 40 years, the Federal Reserve raising the national interest rate. First time in 20 years telling us the economy is crashing bad. Get ready for that. For that UN global social credit system, yeah. I mean, you already see how they pushing all the cashless stuff. You can pay with your phone. Or if you're in Washington at a Whole Foods, you can pay with your hand. Let me say that again. If you're in Washington and they have Whole Foods, you can pay with your hand. No card, no phone, just this. Yeah, I think you mentioned The Sadness. It's the craziest zombie apocalypse movie you'll ever see. The Sadness. Do I believe JF is still alive? Yes. Ain't no way no dude that rich just commit suicide like that. Come on. Okay, it's a movie called Snowpiercer. I got you now. It's good, Mike Daniels. It's been good, man. I just got back home. What was that? 4 hours ago. So it's been good so far. Yeah. It's a movie and show. Okay. It's a movie and a show. I see Heath Ledger's last movie, Dr. Parnassus. No. What's good with your coalition, Breezy? The 2025 SARS pandemic might start with the people that got the sheep shot. I remember Black Lightning had a what was it, the beginning of season 3 was actually a SARS pandemic because they had like a lockdown, martial law, all, and this started airing in 2020. Just saying. Yeah, I've seen that movie before. That movie was trash, to be honest. But yeah, the Brights were getting treated like black people. Yeah, that movie was trash. It's talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't even know if Yu-Gi-Oh's still around. I think Mystical Typhoon is the reference. Yeah. It's good, Mac TV. This man. That's funny. Dwayne Wade has been real sus since he retired. Yeah, he been doing more than just being sus, man. What he had? Blonde hair. He had what? Red hair. His son. I don't even need to. You already know about that. I don't even have to go into that. Elon Musk, a robot who trying to take over the world, over with more robots. Fuck. Cardi B wants out too late. Yeah, fuck Cardi B. Yep, the cashless society. Say Galley Express 999 is on Tubi. Great old ass anime from the 70s. They also have a trilogy of movies, but the TV series showed a lot of what we see pushed / happening today. Yeah, a lot of anime stuff be ahead because we get all that stuff late. But you think about shows like Dragon Ball Z, that stuff was already big in the 80s. We got it later. Same with that god awful Dragon Ball GT. Strange Angel tells literally everything about Jack Parsons' involvement with NASA and Aleister Crowley and Delma. Strange Angel. Angel. Excuse me. See, it's a drama on CBS. Mark Heyman. We got 2 seasons. Yeah, I should be able to find it on Hulu or something. If not, it's on the internet. Homie got paid to get his arm broken. Yeah, had there at one point. Was it red? More and more countries have their own digital currency. Russia's going to end up having their own at the end. It'll be a global currency. Yeah. Braun and Wade have fun together, and you ain't talking about playing. Yeah, the banana boat crew. All these dudes are sitting on this giant banana boat, man. I ain't finna sit on no banana boat. I'm just saying. Was it him, Mello, CP3, Wade? That's a suspect name anyway, the Banana Boat Crew. Come on. Put the heat to deep. I see what you did there. It turned his lights out. Yeah, that's a whole video I should do one on D Wade. I don't know if I want to go the MK asset route or just the sell. I might just go the sellout route with D Wade. Pope got his own small military. Yeah, the Pope ain't gonna just go out alone. What do I think of the ending of One Piece? I don't know, man. I watch maybe a season. Like, I don't really watch a whole lot of anime now. If I do, it's like an episode or show here and there. Like, I'll tell myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this show. And no, I watch like one episode. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. I can't. The games be fun, but I can't just sit there and watch all these anime shows. I always tell myself I'm going to finish Dragon Ball Super. Service placed in front for the spedding of it. Flicks on them, bitch. That got to be a producer tag or something, man. I like that. I like the comment, but I like that name too. I like that name too. I'm about to call this a day on this one. I'll be back tomorrow for Rig the NBA. Don't know what time yet. So, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I appreciate all the support. Friday, I should have a special guest for episode 35. I ain't going to mention names yet. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. We are out.